Hey YouTube, this is Britt. Y'all see the hair? Okay, enough of all that. I'm here today to talk to you about my first experience with virgin hair. Virgin Brazilian hair to be the exact. Okay, I've been wearing weave for about 6 months now, and I've dabbled in synthetic, 100% human hair. I even had wet and wavy hair before. And when school started, I was just like, I'm ready to step my game up. So I began looking on YouTube to try to research different Remy hair reviews because there are so many different brands of Remy hair. I didn't know where to start, and I wanted to know which hair was going to be a good investment. Like, what is hair that is going to last and is going to be versatile. So as I was looking at these Remy hair reviews, I came across reviews for virgin Remy hair. And what interests me about the virgin hair that these girls were talking about was that this is hair that they could flat iron, and then they'll wash it and they'll go right back to its original curl pattern. They were also dyeing it and bleaching it. And get this, they said that this hair could last them up to a year. Yeah, a year, even after all these processes. And there are so many different types of virgin hair. They did reviews for Peruvian virgin hair, Brazilian, Indian, Cambodian. There's a lot of types of virgin hair, and they have different curl patterns. So I started going on these websites where these girls are receiving this hair, and the prices, they were a little steep. Most of the companies had hair starting at 120 to 140 for 10 to 12 inch hair. And I am a struggling college student, so I don't have the money. Well, I don't have $200 to $300 just to spend on hair or whatever for 2 to 3 bundles, because you're gonna need 2 to 3 bundles for a full head of hair. And if you add your total up, it's gonna be $200 to $300, even $400, depending on what length you want. So I began trying to find other avenues in which I can try to still get virgin hair. So I went to eBay. Yes, eBay does sell hair. And one of the sellers caught my eye. It was called Qingdaobellahair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm just going to put the link below. I checked on eBay, but I don't think the seller sells the hair anymore, because I tried to look it up and I didn't see it anymore. But if they do, you can find it on eBay. Or I actually looked at my product information on the package, and it said GreatREMY products, and I found that actually on AliExpress too. So if you want the hair, you can also go on AliExpress and type in GreatREMY products, and you will find the hair as well. Well, anyway, when I was on eBay, Qingdaobellahair caught my eye because they had hair starting at 12 inch was $23, I think, and the 14 was $27, and they had a 16 for $31. I think the 18 was $35. Kept going up for increments of $5. And notice I said 12, 14, and 16 because that's what I had installed in my hair. And it came in the texture of body wave. It was a Brazilian body wave texture. And I got 3 bundles for basically $100. You can do the math. I got 12 inch for 23, the 14 for 27, and a 16 for 31. So you do the math. That's 3 bundles, full head, and it's really full. And I placed my order. Now I was a little scared. So I was like, this is eBay. I don't have any customer service, that there's no reviews or anything, so I don't know what I'm getting. But I was like, I'll take that chance. And 2 weeks later, I got my hair. And if you don't know, virgin hair comes in colors like a 1B to a 2, and that's how mine came. Basically, it was a 2 with a couple of highlights, because virgin hair is supposed to be unprocessed, uncolored, no treatments at all, and that's how most of the hair came. So it came dark, and my natural hair has blonde tips from when I dyed it, so I already knew I was gonna have to dye or bleach the hair. Well, anyway, 2 weeks later, I got my hair. It came in a blank package. You know how the way a hair store hair comes in the little packets? Yeah, that's how the hair came. And we bleached the hair. This is before it even got in my head. We bleached the hair, and after I washed the bleach out, the hair was still okay. The only problem is that I noticed was like when I got the hair was actually curlier. Like I held it up and it was like curl, like I don't want to say like it was actually like a body wave. And after the bleaching, I don't know if it's just because I bleached it or because I washed it, it became, I want to call this a soft body wave. Like it's still curly, it's not as curly as when it was in the pack. So that could be a problem. It doesn't bother me, but that could be a problem to some people. And when I colored it, I feel like it actually made it better because it blends in with my natural hair texture. Because like, can you really tell where my hair stops at and where the weave starts? My hair stops right here. It is. This is my hair. And see how perfectly it blends in with the hair? Okay. So yeah. And I want to do an initial review of it, like when I first got it installed, but I broke my laptop, so I couldn't do that. So this is actually going on a 2-month update, basically. And I feel like that's okay because I'm pretty sure you would want to know how the hair is going to look a couple of months later after you get it installed. And this is the product. Like I didn't wash this hair about 6, maybe 7 times, and this is how it held out. It's still soft. It's still shiny. It still has some wave to it. I love this hair. Like a lot of people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, I thought that was your real hair." Like they don't know the difference, and I feel like that's good. So, any like problems that you might have is shedding. I'm not gonna say it's a problem. It's very minimum shedding. Tangles. I don't usually get tangles in the front, but I do get some on like maybe in the back, like the nape of the neck a little bit. But it's then that you can't comb out. Like I'll show you in the back. See? Some tangles, but nothing you can't comb out. And see that? Get a couple of hairs. It's like 2 or 3 hairs. Not really a big deal. And like I say, I only spent about $100 on this hair, so I'm really aware of the price. So I can't really complain about the quality. But it is virgin hair, and I'm telling you, once you get virgin hair, you're probably never gonna want to go back to store-bought hair, because like this hair behaves like your own hair. And like me saying that means you do have to kind of take care of it, but it's very low maintenance. Like I'm saying, I don't do that much to the hair. Like the most I do is probably I'll put an organ oil on it maybe 2 or 3 times every 2 weeks, and sometimes hair needs to be washed. Very low maintenance. Any other things about this hair is like I tried to straighten it one time. It was really hard to straighten. Like we had to go over it about 2, maybe 5 or 6 times just to get it to straighten. And by the end of the day, it wanted to go right back to its natural state. So I feel like that's a little bit of a problem. Like I said, I am aware of how much I paid for this hair, and if I have to keep it in its natural state for it to look good, then cool. I can do without the straight look. But yeah, that's all I can really think of questions you would have. If you have any more, just comment below. And I'm going to leave the link at the bottom in case you're interested in this hair. Okay, that's all I have to say. So bye, YouTube.